Okay, I'm back. So I did want to mention, I forgot to mention these. These are to organize my lace, and I'm going to probably not get to that in this video, but one video soon, because I have baskets and baskets of lace everywhere, and laying around like this. In fact, I'm going to use this one on this journal. So I need to get it organized. And I saw someone, and like I said, I stopped saving videos because I have 500 saved, but she punched a hole and put an eyelet, and I have a bunch of eyelets, so that would be no problem. Wrap the lace, and then you can stick the lace through the hole as like a stopper, but you could also put a label through the other end. I'm going to look for it. If I find it, I'll link it below so you can see it. And if you know who it is, if it's you, let me know in the comments, because I would like to give credit where credit was due. But this wrapped the lace around, and it looked beautiful. And you can have these all sticking in the basket and see what you're looking at. That's what I want to do. All right, so I have a couple of envelopes, recycled, and I'm just going to use my hole punch here, because I try to get this thing out. I'm wondering if I should use a smaller hole punch. This one is, as long as I go past. I try to get the envelopes that don't have this little gizmo in them, but yeah. What could I do with this? Nothing. I'm throwing it away. Stop it. Okay. Now, like I said, the smaller 1-inch might work for this. I'm just trying to come in as far as I can so that it, of course, then if I rip it, that kind of defeats the purpose, right? There we go. Let's put a little glue on that. I did fill up my glue bottles. It's been a while since I've used them. They missed me. Yeah, so we'll just glue that back down. And then I will probably put a piece of, what happened? I thought I just glued that down. There might not have been any glue in this area anyway. So, I'm not putting anything in between here, so stay. I'm just going to go ahead and seal this, and that will add to some of that. So I hope you all have been well. We have not had sickness in our house, and it's been nice. So I pray you all stay well. It is kind of icky today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it's kind of cloudy, overcast. I don't think it's going to rain today, but I don't really need to attach all these things down because we're going to cover it in fabric. But all right. Now I am going to use the smooth side for the outside. I mean, that just makes sense, right? I think I'm going to do this though, because that will bug me if I keep hitting it. Okay, so let's get the hole punch out. Find my lid for the glue, and let's get this fabric out. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the butterflies on the inside, and I really was kind of hoping I could get 2 out of this. Let's fold it in half and see. Now it does have that selvage, so I'm not sure I could get 2 out of it. Oh, I think I could, guys. So if that's the case, I might do the same inside and outside and get 2 more envelopes. Let's cover it and see. I'm going to go ahead and get my big scissors out. I apologize if you can't see, but just cutting the fabric in half. Like I said, these were Hobby Lobby fabric. So let me see if the other one will work the same way. If so, then I want to go ahead and get, I know the difference is going to be if it's a directional fabric, right? This one, just double checking, yeah, okay. And then I will cut off the sides, so we'll have enough for like a fabric flip or something if we want. Now this one's folded this way. It seems to be cut kind of the opposite, but I think we're still okay with the, definitely have enough fabric, and this one seems to actually have a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half. Well, that'll be fun. That makes it 2 for 1. These were in the fabric section at Hobby Lobby and with the fat quarters and such, and I want to say they were $1.49. They don't go on sale as far as I can tell. So yeah, I kind of want to iron this only because, you know, OCD. You know what would be fun too is, and I've seen Carol Tenson do this, is put a piece of felt or something over the envelope. Okay, so I'm going to do it that way, and then I'm just going to, well, I can cut right on this line. Okay. I'll do the same with this one. Am I still recording? Looks like. Alright, I am not going to do sewing. I do have my cup of joe. I am going to do the sewing off camera because there's still no room here for a sewing machine. That's one of my goals, is to be able to put my sewing machine up here next to me. So let's do, since we are going to sew, I'm going to use glue stick if I can. Oh, that's going to show through, isn't it? Let's see. Well, maybe not. I'm going to write that on the inside so that I know that, what do I do with my pencil? That I want this to be the inside. Inside. Alright, anyway, we are going to just use some kindergarten style glue stick and attach that down right in the center. I'm going to flip it over, and I did get me a new little scraper card. I don't know if it makes that big of a difference, but this kind of thin actually. Your name here, so There we go. All right, and then I am going to fold this in. This is really thin fabric, so I think I'm okay doing it this way. And flip. This way, because I don't have enough corners, Tim Holtz corners at the moment. But this way I don't have to worry about that. But if you have the corners, you feel free to trim them. This is, like I said, this fabric is super thin. I don't think it's going to add a lot of excess bulk. Plus I'm going to put the lace in between anyway and sew around. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Let me, I'm trying to make them so that they're square. You know what I'm saying? This one's stretched out a little bit, but that way they come together better. And then I think, since this will be inside, I'm just going to go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac or Beacon 3-in-1 or whatever it is. Guess I need glue on there. And we will start with the long sides. And of course, my fingers are already getting gluey. I just think this is the neatest idea for a journal cover. It gives it a little bit more hefty. I'm just gonna, I want it to stick real well. Alright, and I am not going to sew this. It'll dry until it's dry, and it'll be way dry by the time I finish the next one. So I did get a little too much glue on the corner. Okay, rub that off. Luckily I have a big trash can sitting next to me. I don't remember what we bought this for, but I had a little tiny, like a Costco size Tide bucket under there for, gosh, years. And when I started doing videos, it just wasn't big enough. And somebody bought this kitchen bin, you know, the 13-gallon one, and changed their mind. Probably me. I don't remember what it was about or what it was for. But yeah, now it is under my desk. So maybe I should get my little spatula. Yeah, see, I wanted it to come together better on the corners, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I could iron this after as well, and that will flatten that down a little bit. So yeah, I'm glad to get back into some crafting. I was able to sell a few journals before Christmas, but I didn't do our Christmas boutique this year, and they changed it up a little bit, and I wasn't able to participate. So plus it probably just waited too long if I had gotten in earlier, but it kind of snuck up on me. We had a lot going on, so there we go. Oh, that's going to be pretty. All right, let's do the other one. Let me see what let's do this one. I don't know what my time is. I still got 15 minutes, so I think I'll be good. All right. So I'll do one of each, and then I'll finish the other one off. So this should work if I cut it along this line like the other one. Yeah, it's nice and thin. I like that. All right. So, go ahead and use the glue stick again. This one doesn't have anything written on it, so it can be used for either. Probably need to order some more of these. Okay. And pop that down. That's so pretty. I love this one. That one is so pretty. Alright, so I think I am going to use the fabric tack on the corners as well. Is it fabric tack or 3-in-1? It is fabric tack. And I went on Amazon to buy it, and it was $11.99 a bottle. I think I might have told you this already. But anyway, I found a pack of 4 for $32, so that's what I did. Okay, I didn't do this right. I need to do the corners first, so let's pay attention. Stop gabbing. I think the reason that corner's so bad is because I didn't cut straight, so let's get this. And I'm going to sew along the edge. I'm not going to be showing that far in, so it'll be fine. And I have my spatula sitting right here. Let's use it. Okay. Do the other corners. Okay. I can't believe the glue is actually coming out since I haven't crafted in a while. Well, I take that back. I did ornaments. We did ornaments at my mom's group at church, but I don't think I used the fabric tack. No, I used Mod Podge because I bought the little wood slices, and we made ornaments. I can show you those in a minute. They turned out really cute. Everybody liked it. Well, I have to think of things that are cute and crafty, but not difficult, because I have a lot of crafters, but I also have a lot of people who are not crafters. And so I have to choose something that everybody can participate in. So, this one's not as flat as the other one. I wasn't as diligent, but that's okay. I think it'll all come out in the end. All right, so let's. Okay. So as I told you, my word for this year is going to be finish. And I may have chosen that word last year, but didn't finish. I don't remember what I did last year. The days go by so quickly now. But I want to finish what I start, I have a whole front closet. Oh my gosh, look at this. My coat closet is full of projects that I bought all the supplies for and never completed. So, all right. So just so you can see, this is what this one will look like. And this is what this one will look like. And this could be the inside and the outside. That could be two different things. It's still very bendy, which I like. Very flexible. But the sewing around will firm it up quite a bit. But I think I'm going to do the both the same, inside and out. So I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera and sew around, and then I will be back next time to show you. Today's Tuesday, and I think I'm going to try to do a couple videos a week. I'm not sure exactly what day. I would like to do Roxy's weekly challenge if I can, but I won't be able to start that till next week, so I'll be a week behind. And I want to get back to the start your stash Fridays. So we'll see how far we get with that, and then that'll, when we get enough, go through the list of ephemera there, we'll making a couple journals out of that that stuff too. So I hope that these two videos haven't been totally jacked up. I'm a little out of practice. Please give me grace, and have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you how I put it together. I hope this isn't crooked the whole time. Oh well. So I went ahead and put some lace in between, and I cut it a little long, which is fine. I'll trim it on this one. This one I forgot to put the lace on, so I stuck it in there in between. And it's going to be, I think it's probably fine now to take these off. And then when we fold this in half, see, a lot of those wrinkles are going to come out, but I don't want to fold it all the way until I've sewn it, but you get the idea. This will be the cover with the lace down the side, so I'll leave that there. And then, so on this one, basically I decided which one do I want to be the cover. I think I want this one to be the cover, so I am going to glue the lace down first this time. And all I'm going to do is come along the edge. Oops. And I'm about a quarter of the way in this section that has all the holes. Get that on there. Clip this off. And then do the same thing on the other side. I am going to sew over this, and I will wait till it dries to do it. The good thing about Fabri-Tac is it does dry pretty quickly. Okay. All right, now this was the one I wanted to be my cover. Not that it matters, I can change my mind, but I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of glue in here in the areas that I'm not sewing. This will just hold that together. Okay, and lay this on top. The envelopes are not always exact, but they're pretty close. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do this without sewing, because, you know, this would bug me having the space. Once it's sewn, it's going to be a little flatter. I think this front envelope is a little shy, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So then I will add some clips here and here, and dig out my other clips wherever I put them, and put them down on the bottoms along the sides and let that sit. And then this will be, this is the front actually. It doesn't really matter because the lace is pretty much double-sided. In fact, I think I put that lace on backwards, so it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I figure if it's too hard to tell, then it doesn't really matter. So, all right, so I'm going to sew around these, and then we'll get to going through the scrap boxes for some papers to put in these eclectic journals. So we'll be making 2. See you next time.